October 2015. CIA Headquarters, Virginia. Director John Brennan receives a call from an unknown number. The voice on the other end sounds like a child. The caller says, "I've hacked all your systems." Brennan thinks it's a prank call. But here's the thing. Calling the director of the world's most powerful intelligence agency is nearly impossible. Getting his personal mobile number? That's considered a massive security breach. This is the story of two teenagers who hacked the CIA and held America's government hostage with their skills. One question everyone asked, who were these kids and how did they do it? Welcome to a mind-blowing story that changed cybersecurity forever. The caller on the phone made a demand. He said, "Stop attacking the Middle East, especially Palestine. Let the world live in peace." Before the call even ended, the CIA already knew their systems were compromised. This wasn't just any hack. This was devastating. The American government went into emergency mode. An intelligence agency that guards America's deepest secrets had been broken into by a teenager. It was beyond embarrassing. It was a national security nightmare. Here's something most people don't know. CIA agents only have one thing they truly fear. It's not being captured. It's not weapons. It's having their identity exposed. The CIA is so paranoid about this that inside their headquarters in Langley, Virginia, there's a Starbucks. But this isn't a normal Starbucks. When they serve coffee to officers, the cups have no logos, no names, nothing. Why? Because they don't want anyone to trace those cups back to their agents. Think about that. The CIA is so careful about tiny details that they hide their coffee cups. Now imagine how devastating it must have been when their entire computer system got hacked by a kid. The investigation revealed something shocking. The call came from Leicester, England. A 15-year-old boy was behind it. He called himself Krika. He had created a hacking community called Crackers with Attitude. But before we understand how Krika did this, we need to go back to 2008. That's where the real story begins. In Virginia, USA, there was another teenager. His hacker name was Default. He was obsessed with video games. He spent hours playing online games like Counter-Strike. But Default wasn't just playing, he was modifying the games. He would change the code, alter the rules, and he'd win every single time. He was creating cheats. He taught himself programming entirely from the internet. Default got inspired by a hacking group called Anonymous. In 2008, Anonymous was famous worldwide. They would hack big websites and leave messages. They were cyber activists fighting for causes. Default was amazed. He decided to join the hacking world. He started small, hacking minor websites, but he wanted something bigger. He joined a hacking group called AnonSec. This group used something called a botnet. A botnet is a network of computers infected with malware. When someone hacks you using a botnet, your computer becomes part of their network. AnonSec controlled thousands of computers this way. Default had access to this botnet. One day, he discovered a computer in the network that belonged to a Canadian medical college. He hacked into it easily. What he found shocked him. The college had over $9 million in student fees that students hadn't paid yet. All the financial records were right there. Default deleted those records. The college's entire system went crazy. But here's the thing. Default did this as a prank. His next hack was different. In 2014, Denmark's government passed a disgusting law. The law allowed animal abuse. It was shocking. Default had a dog he loved dearly. When he heard about this law, he got angry. He and his hacking group hacked Denmark's government website. They left a message saying, "Did you know your government allows animal abuse?" But they didn't stop there. Default used the botnet to attack every website that supported this law. He shut them down. Denmark's government website being hacked made international news. The whole world condemned Denmark's law. People protested. Countries criticized them. The pressure was too much. Denmark reversed the law. Default actually succeeded. He changed a government policy through hacking. But here's what bothered him. Everyone gave the credit to Anonymous. Nobody knew it was Default. This frustrated him. He wanted recognition. He kept hacking, though. Like all hackers, Default hid his identity completely. He didn't use regular home Wi-Fi. He bought a satellite connection and installed it far from his house. He connected to it through a private network. His computer had military-grade security. It took 30 minutes just to turn on, but for privacy, he didn't mind waiting. Meanwhile, in England, there was Krika. These two didn't know each other. They lived in different countries. They were strangers, but something happened that brought them together. A man named Edward Snowden worked for the National Security Agency. Snowden discovered something terrifying. The CIA was collecting data on every internet user. They knew your passwords. They knew your emails. They knew where you were. They tracked your entire life. And nobody knew about it. Snowden wanted to expose this, but he knew if he did it in America, they'd kill him or lock him up. So he flew to Hong Kong and told journalists everything. The story exploded worldwide. Everyone was furious. People realized their privacy was gone. Their government was spying on them. Default and Kryka were outraged. They decided to teach America a lesson. They wanted the CIA to feel what ordinary people felt when their privacy was stolen. They wanted revenge. First, they leaked the phone number of James Clapper, the Director of National Intelligence. Anyone could call him now. Next, they wanted to hack someone bigger. They chose John Brennan, the CIA director. Kryka searched for John Brennan's information online. He found his phone number was with Verizon, a major American phone company. Kryka called Verizon's tech team pretending to be an employee. He said he was trying to fix a customer's problem. Verizon asked for a verification code. Kryka already had it. He'd hacked it before. Verizon gave him Brennan's personal details. Now, Kryka had Brennan's account number, backup phone number, address, and the last 4 digits of his bank card. Next, he needed to hack Brennan's email. He used those 4 digits to verify Brennan's identity to an email recovery system. Boom! He was in. Kryka now had access to the CIA director's personal email. He opened it and found everything. Top secret documents. Names of other CIA officers, their social security numbers, government instructions. Brennan realized his email was hacked. He shut it down immediately. But it was too late. Kryka had already downloaded everything. He started leaking the documents publicly. One by one, classified CIA files appeared online. America erupted. The media exploded. The CIA was exposed. The government had to act fast. They had to catch these hackers no matter what. But they had no leads. No clues. Then Kryka did something bold. He leaked the personal information of 9,000 Department of Justice employees and 20,000 FBI agents. Names, addresses, phone numbers, everything. Kryka thought he was untouchable. He was in England. He thought maybe nobody could reach him. But Default was different. Default lived in America. He was getting paranoid. He knew if he got caught, his life was over. He made a fatal mistake. One night, high, he told a friend that he helped hack the CIA. That's all it took. Days later, the FBI raided Default's house. They dragged him away. During interrogation, he named Kryka. The British police arrested Kryka with FBI help. Kryka's real name was Kieran Gibbs. Default's real name was Justin Liverman. Because Kryka was younger, he got 2 years in prison. Default got 5 years because he was directly involved. Today, both are out of prison. Both now work in cybersecurity. This story raises an important question. Were they heroes or criminals? They exposed government surveillance, but they broke laws, they stole information, they risked national security. Some call them whistleblowers, others call them criminals. What do you think? Did these teenagers do the right thing, or did they cross the line? Your answer matters. Let me know in the comments below which side you're on. If this story about the biggest hack on American intelligence blew your mind, hit that subscribe button now. More stories like this are coming. Click the like button. Drop a comment, tell me what you think about these 2 hackers. Did they deserve prison or did they deserve medals? Let's discuss. Thanks for watching.